Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Great. If it's your first time, you are very welcome. We're glad to have you here. And I will be even more glad if you can subscribe to the channel. So if you just press the subscribe button and also like and share the video. So if you press the subscribe button, press the notification bell and also the like button, which looks like a thumb up. Thank you very much. And today I am going to be sharing with you how I make good use of overripe plantains. So I don't throw away the plantains when they're overripe. So when we buy plantains in bulk and we eat to the point where some of them begins to go black and get very soft, and so most people would throw them away at that point, but we don't. So what I do is to make good use of it, and my children love it. So coming into my kitchen, let's cook. Okay, so here are the plantains that we're going to be using today. As you can see, they are very, very, very ripe, and it's become very soft as well. So what I'm going to do now is to peel the plantains and pound them in my mortar and pestle. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to pound my pepper. So I've got my dry pepper. So this needs lots of pepper. It needs to be hot, for you to be able to enjoy it, because it's very soft plantain. So I'm going to pound this dry pepper using the mortar and pestle. Okay. Okay, so this is what the pepper looks like after I have done a little bit of pounding, crushing. So I want it to have bits. So when you're eating your dodo Ikire, you can actually crunch on the pepper seeds, and so I've decided to add some ginger, to give it some gingery flavor. So here is some ginger. I'm gonna pound that as well before I now add the plantain. So here are the plantains. I've peeled and cut them up so that it's easy to pound. So I'm just going to be putting them in the mortar to pound. Okay, so you don't have to use mortar. When I didn't have this mortar, I used my processor to do it. So you can use your processor because you don't want it to be completely smooth. So it's better to use the processor rather than the blender. But if that's what you have, you can use that as well. So I'm using the mortar and pestle because I have it. If you don't have it, you can use your processor or your blender. Okay, now, so as you can see, I have been able to crush it to some extent. Okay, I'm going to add some salt to taste now. Just salt. That's the salt. Okay. We don't want too much salt. That should do. And I'm just gonna keep pounding to mix, to get it all mixed properly. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. Okay, and like I said, that if you don't want it to be too smooth, just like I don't like it smooth. When I didn't have a food processor, I actually used the wooden stick. I can use a wooden stick or wooden spoon, whatever, to just mash it up. And you can use a masher as well you know, the ones that you use for mashed potatoes, you could use that as well. So you don't really need, you know, a lot of sophisticated equipment or kitchen whatever to do this. So I'm enjoying using this mortar and pestle to do it, and I think that's the way the original recipe was done those days. Okay, so we're gonna be frying this shortly. Okay, so this is what our plantain looks like after I have used my precious mortar and pestle to, you know, to get it to this point. So I'm going to start frying now. So just to recap, it's just ripe, overripe plantain, dry pepper, some salt to taste, and I added a bit of ginger just to see how it tastes with ginger. So I'm going to start frying these now. Okay, so this is what the dodo kire is looking like. So it's not like, you know, what you cook all the time, because you're going to be using oil and, you know, you're going to be doing deep frying. So deep frying is not what I would recommend for anyone for, you know, kind of a regular kind of cooking, not really. So I don't do this often. I can't remember the last time I did this. We just went to the market the other day and bought lots of plantains, and you know, so this is the ones that we didn't get to eat while it was still fresh. So, and we don't want it to go to waste. So this is how I do it, and the children love it. So I'm frying it on high heat, because if you do it on a low heat, the plantain will sort of suck up oil, so we don't want that happening. So it is on a high heat. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I do as well. So when I've, you know, taking the fried plantain out of the oil, I try to sort of squeeze out excess oil that the plantain would have soaked. So when you do that, you'll see that you know, some oil starts to drip from it. So I tend to do that, and that sort of makes the dodo kire go hard as well. So when you get the oil out, it sort of hardens the dodo kire. Okay, so this is what our dodo kire looks like. It is quite it's not, this is just the way it fries, because as you can remember, it was all mashed up plantain. So you have to fry it to the point that it really goes, you know, dry and hard, so that you'll enjoy it whilst eating it. So this is what it looks like. See, it is quite crunchy, very crunchy. So if you leave it, you know, like overnight, it goes really hard and tastes better. So yeah, so never you throw away those overripe plantains again. This is what you can do with it, and the children can snack on it, and you too can snack on it. It's really nice. Yeah, so thank you for watching today's video, and I shall see you again in my next video. Thank you. Bye.